time for the fun part. The positives. How to add positives for your interviewing process. There are a lot of cool tips and tricks that professional and experienced salesmen can use to help tip the scales when they're doing an interview. But they will not do you any good. If you were able to use these tips and tricks, like matching the breathing of the person sitting across from you, then you wouldn't need this. It takes time to develop a skill. Think of this like a self-defense situation. When you are practicing self-defense, proper technique is essential to increasing your effectiveness and your chance of survival. But when you are actually defending yourself, holy crap, don't think about proper technique. Think about the opponent and punching them in the face. If you've never held a gun, don't think about your breathing when you're defending yourself. Just think about where you're trying to shoot the bullet. What you need to be doing in this job interview is be respectful. I had a whole list. Be positive. And for heaven's sakes, be on time. The most important thing, and I would say the thing that really helps me, be genuine. We're really good at sensing BS, and so what these people are trying to look for is whether or not the person sitting in front of them are lying. And if you look like you are trying to build yourself up bigger than you actually are, then you will look like you are lying. Here's a neat little trick that I will add on. To build rapport with somebody else, what you need to do is listen. And that's the interesting thing. It's counterintuitive. Rapport does not come when you are hearing about how good somebody else is. Rapport comes from building the relationship. It comes from sharing information about yourself. That is when you are opening yourself up and developing that relationship. So the person who spends the most amount of time speaking in this interview is going to be the person who feels the most comfortable as the interview goes on.
Hello, this is McBill from the editing room. After re-watching my footage, I realized my explanation of how rapport works might have been a little bit confusing. So here's the simple version. If you are talking and they are listening, they are winning. If they are talking and you are listening, you are winning. You want both people to win, but they need to win a little bit more than you do.
So get out there, be positive, be genuine, for heaven's sakes, be on time, and whatever the last thing I said is, because I didn't write down the script.